Hi, YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere. It's Mark at Georgetoon.com. I'm back with another video. Merry Christmas, everyone, and also Merry Shavemas. It's day 5 of the 12 Shaves of Christmas featuring the Phoenix Shaving Advent Calendar. Let's get right to it. Day 5 means we're opening up door number 5 right here. Let's see what we have in store for today's shave. Day 5. Here it is right here. Ooh, I'm gonna bring that out. And here's some information here, right here. Okay, let me take this and let me just set this aside like that, out of the way. And here we have, oh my gosh, this is called Fiddler's Friend. Check it out right there. There's the information right there, Fiddler's Friend. All right, we're gonna go ahead and show you the label right here. Oh man, another fun label. Check that out right there, huh? How about that? Yeah, Fiddler's Friend. All right, here it is right here, the information regarding Fiddler's Friend. We're gonna put it on screen so you can read along with us. Fiddler's Friend, scent profile, bergamot, cedarwood, woody, patchouli, spice, oak moss, animalic musk. Around the fire pits of Camp Phoenix, there are tales told of a midnight melody. Some say it's the wind through the trees. Others swear it's the eerie scrape of a violin bow across strings never meant for human hands. The Green Man himself is rumored to play, drawing Bigfoot and other hidden cryptids from their frosty slumber to gather in the shadows, swaying to an ancient tune only they understand. Is it music or a warning? Either way, if you hear it, I beg you not to follow it. One camper didn't heed this. Long ago, a boy named Harper slipped from his bunk, determined to catch a glimpse of the fiddler. His footprints led out into the snow, but when the counselors followed at dawn, the tracks ended abruptly in the middle of a frozen clearing. No boy, no fiddle, just a single sprig of holly pressed into the ice, humming faintly as if still vibrating from a final note. Be safe this holiday season and sleep in. Yeah, wow, yeah. That's great. All right, that's fun. All right, here it is again. Fiddler's Friend right there. We're going to go ahead and sample this. Okay, here we go. Oh, man. That is, wow, what I scent profile. The bergamot comes right through. The spice and the oak moss. Boy, this is lively. Boy, this is terrific. You have to try this. It's very, very lively. It is alluring, just like the fiddle and the music. Yeah, that's the perfect word for it. It's very, very alluring. It is really terrific. I think that's coming from the bergamot on top and the musk on the bottom. Yeah, this is terrific. Very, very nice scent. Rather fresh, alluring. Yeah, perfect year round, to be perfectly honest with you. This is really a nice one. Here it is, day 5, Fiddler's Friend from Phoenix Shaving's Advent Calendar. Let's get to the shave den and let's have a shave. There it is, day 5, Fiddler's Friend, and we're going to have a shave with it. And in keeping with the friend theme, we're going to use some shaving gear that came from some wonderful friends of the channel. We're going to use the Paul Gruner lathering bowl. This came from Jimmy V Photography, a great friend of the channel. Jimmy, thank you very, very much. We're also going to be using the Simpson M7 shave brush, bowl lathering shave brush with the butterscotch handle. Thanks, Mom. This also came from viewer Jimmy V. Jimmy, thank you again very, very much. A great friend to the channel. We're going to be using the Mula R89 razor. This came from a great friend of the channel, the late, great Mark Bagwell. And we thought we'd honor him with this shave today using the razor that he sent to the channel. So a big, big thank you to Mark Bagwell. Thank you very much, Mark. I hope he's looking down and smiling right now. And we're also going to be using a Gillette Platinum razor blade, the Swede razor blade. We received this from a great friend, of the channel, Beth Jones. Beth, thank you very, very much for sending along these razor blades. Definitely a favorite in the shave den. So we're going to do our prep, our pre-shave prep, and put some hot water in the bowl and do our pre-shave wash, that sort of thing. And then we'll get to the shave. So, 1 minute, we got to get rid of this using a little Christmas magic. There you go. Now we can have our shave, and I'll see you on the other side to build a lather and have the shave. So hang in there with me. All right, that's our pre-shave wash all done. We're going to go ahead and build this lather. Here's the hot water in the Paul Gruner lathering bowl. We're going to dump that out, and we're going to get that very, very fun and festive guitar pick shaving scoop from Phoenix Shaving. How about that? Yeah, a lot of fun, a fun design there. Here we have the Fiddler's Friend right here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get some of this. Oh yeah, a really lively scent. Oh man, that's a fun scent. That really is. Again, alluring, just like the fiddler himself. All right, we're gonna use that much right there. That's gonna be more than enough to build a lather. And I've got some excess water left in the bottom of this bowl. That bowl does that characteristically. We like that a lot because you get a little extra water, and it helps to really build a lot of a nice creamy yogurty lather without having to add a little bit of water as you go. Kind of like kicking it off, kind of like what I'm saying. So we'll take this shave brush and we'll give it a ring. So we are probably a little less than damp. But again, we got that excess water in the bottom there. So that's kind of how we're balancing it out. It would either be in the brush or in the bowl. We're using it in the bowl. And look at this. This M7 shaving brush just packs a punch. This is a bowl latherer's dream of a shaving brush right here. And you can see that water that we used is already going to work for us. My goodness. So we're really going to work that in and get some nice lather. Boy, this scent is marvelous. This is already filling the shave den. This is terrific. It's fresh. It's lively. It's terrific. It really is. You could use this one year round. No doubt about it. Boy, that's terrific right there. Yeah. Use this during the holiday season, the Christmas season, into winter to really liven up the shave den. We are going to get a little more water here. Okay. We could use a little more water. Boy, this brush really, and look how quickly that's doing it. Look at that. Look at what we've got here so far. My gosh, that's amazing. Again, this knot is just amazing. A little more water. This knot is amazing. It packs a punch. Don't be deceived by its diminutive size. It really, really packs a punch. Look at this. Look what I got here. Man, oh man, is that nice. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Look at, I think we're there. Boom, lather. Check that out. That is really, really nice. All right. I got 1 day's worth of beard growth, by the way. So that's another good reason to use the Mueller R89 because it's a nice, mild razor. We're going to go ahead and do our pre-shave lather. Oh, yeah, look at that. Check that out. Look at that. That's marvelous. And right here like this. And it's, again, this is a wonderful scent. Very, very lively. Wow. I want to say it's sort of on the citrus end of the spectrum, although it's not. It's kind of approaching that. It has that kind of liveliness. It's kind of just getting there and not quite hitting the mark, but it's kind of like a refined citrus. Let me put it that way. And the patchouli comes through very, very well. Look at that lather painting on. Oh, no, don't eat it. Oh, have you ever done that before, huh? Oh, marvelous, 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 marvelous. Look at that. And again, I can kind of layer that on there with this brush. This brush just packs a punch. A big thank you again. to Jimmy V. For both the bowl and the brush. The bowl is marvelous. Paul Gruner pottery. All right, here's the Mula R89. Marvelous, marvelous razor, and I love the handle. The handle has a really nice grip. Kind of like a micro knurling on there. Just terrific. Heating this under some hot, hot, hot water. All right, here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. Boy, that is so nice and smooth and comfortable. Again, the slickness carries right through that shave stroke so that when you get to the bottom, you have a lot of slickness there. There's no biting, there's no pinching as you finish up that shave stroke on the whisker at the bottom of your neck here. Great, just great. What a mild razor. What wonderful protection from CK6. Got probably about a good, I would say 80%. We're going to go ahead and get the rest of that on the east to west pass. But that's the first pass done. Let's rinse. That's a nice first pass. Very, very comfortable. I'm right there just stepping into socially acceptable shave territory because it is a mild razor. Usually a 3-pass razor for me. A 3-pass shave razor for me. And it does a great job. And we'll probably only do 2 passes because I think the second pass is going to be very, very effective. Wonderfully effective. And again, beautiful lather. Beautiful, beautiful lather. And I have more than enough for a third pass and maybe even a touch-up. And again, I mentioned this before. The one thing I really like about Phoenix shaving shave soaps is if you scoop them, they really break down nicely when you're doing a bowl lather. You don't get any clumps left over, anything like that. They just really break down very, very nicely. So great for a brush load and also great for bowl lathering, for scooping, that is. When you're bowl lathering and you scoop it out and you put it in there, that scoop that sits in the bottom of the bowl breaks down very, very well. Okay, there we go. Kind of got a little ahead of myself there. Sorry about that. Okay, well, there we go. Man, another great lather. Wow. And again, I've got more than enough here. Look at how much I've got there. More than enough. I mean, I got even more of the bowl here. I could kind of get to gather together there. Wow. Really, really terrific. Okay. Once again, the Mula R89, Mark Bagwell. We're going to go with pass number 2. We're going to go east to west across the grain. Wow. Again, very comfortable, very smooth. Very nice. a lot of nice residual slickness to allow me to do some buffing to clean up those areas. Really, really terrific. Second pass done. Let's rinse. I'm going to call this shave done. I'm in upper darn fine shave territory, and I think we're going to get to BBS once the excess water is thrown off from the whisker there, and that whisker will retract back to the same surface as the skin. It'll just come just right close to it. Not underneath the skin, but just even with it. So we're going to go ahead and do our final rinse routine, warm water rinse, cold water rinse, and I'll see you on the other side for the alum block. So hang in there with me. Oh, wow. Beautiful, beautiful cold water rinse. Very, very invigorating. Really matched the effervescence and invigoration of this shave soap. Fiddler's Friend. Really, really terrific. Clean, fresh towel waiting for me right here. Wow. Really, really terrific, terrific shave. Yeah, upper darn fine shave territory. And again, I think this whisker is going to retract. It's going to be a really, really nice shave. Could have done a third pass, but I want to move the video along. I know the third pass would get me squarely in BBS territory. Although, don't try to find the BBS, let the BBS find you, as the saying goes. But we're going to go ahead and get the alum block and see what kind of stinging and zinging we got from this shave. This is the solid alum block from Phoenix Shaving. We're going to run this under some cold water, and this water is cold. It's a cold winter's day today, no doubt about it. All right, here we go. Oh, that's marvelous. That is marvelous. No stinging, no zinging. Smooth, like an ice cube. That's terrific. Some nice bracing from the alum. That's marvelous. Yeah, I'm telling you, this R89 razor is wonderful. Oh, I don't have to dry it off. I was going to dry it off with the towel. Hang on 1 minute. There we go. I just use the dry dock, the Phoenix Shaving dry dock. You just put it in there like that and let the air in the room do the rest of the work. As I was saying, the R89 is a razor that you would be hard-pressed to nick or cut yourself with. It is that mild. It is wonderful. And if you're a beginner wet shaver, definitely give the Mula R89 a look. This was Mark Bagwell's favorite razor. If not the favorite razor, it was in his top 5. Easily. Just a terrific razor. So, yeah, man, deliver a great shave. And here is the lather. Now, I think I may have splashed a little bit in here because I splash a lot when I'm rinsing, and I really get into it. But look at how this lather came back. Look at that. I have enough here for a third. Look at that. I guess it was a little bit of water, but my gosh, the lathers are great, and wow, just a terrific shave. All right, let's wrap up here with the aftershave splash, Fiddler's Friend. Again, bergamot, cedarwood, woody, patchouli, spice, oak moss, and animalic musk. Getting ahead of myself. I was combining moss and musk in one word. All right. Oh, yeah. This is going to emerge nicely once that alcohol evaporates a little bit using the Jimmy V method. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah. All right, so we're going to let that alcohol evaporate a little bit. We're using the Jimmy V method, and then we're going to slap on nothing but the good stuff. Oh, yeah. I can just get that right now. Oh, yeah, now it's emerging. Oh, okay, let's go. Yeah. Great scent, great shave soap, and great shave. Really terrific. Wow, like this one a lot. This is one I'm going to use again. Fiddler's Friend from Phoenix Shaving. My thanks to Doug, Fran, Huxley, Cube, and everyone at Phoenix Shaving for very kindly sending this one along to the channel and allowing me to share with all the viewers out there. And thanks to the friends of the channel, Jimmy V Photography, Mark Bagwell, and Beth Jones, for all your wonderful support of the channel and the Monday Morning Mailbag. Really do appreciate that. In upcoming shaves, we're going to use more gear from some wonderful friends from the channel. Friends like Jamie Horn, Doug Thompson, Matt Panther, David Dart, James Sefton. The list goes on and on and on. If I forgot your name, my apologies. So many wonderful friends that subscribe to this channel and support it in many, many ways. That really is a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you all very, very much. And again, my apologies if I missed any names going off the top of my head via recent emails and messages and that sort of thing. Bob LaRoe. No, they're going to come to me as soon as the camera goes off. I'm going to go, oh man, I forgot. But anyhow, you'll see that shaving gear as we continue the 12 shaves of Christmas. The shaving gear from wonderful, wonderful friends of the channel. So my thanks to one and all for your very, very kind support of the channel. And my gosh, this was a good one. Fiddler's Friend from Phoenix Shaving. This was day 5 of the 12 Shaves of Christmas featuring the Phoenix Shaving Advent Calendar. Hey, we're going to do it again tomorrow, day 6. So tune in for that, and I'll see you again real soon.